YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another play review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, we have an SBC that I'm actually really excited to test out. It's none other than the Futties Icon card for Xavi. Xavi is a 97 rated card. He has the controlled acceleration type, right footed with 5-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. Now, in order to complete the SBC, boys, there are 12 different requirements and it's going to cost you roughly 500,000 coins to complete. Now, this year in FC25, Xavi was a decent icon. I feel like there was a time where a lot of people did have him in their starting 11, but with team of the season, with all these new promos, man, I just feel like he kind of fell off a little bit. But with the Futties Icon version, man, I feel like he definitely has the potential to make a really OP player in game. Now, he can play both the center mid and center defensive mid positions. And if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, I mean, extremely well-rounded. The lowest stat that he does have is 92 for his defending. So if you do want to use him a little bit more like a box-to-box midfielder, that's probably going to be the best way to incorporate him. Now, the two standout stats for the card are most definitely going to be the 99 passing and the 99 dribbling. So if you are looking for a creative midfielder, man, he's probably going to be one of the best options in the game at the moment. The technical side to his game is honestly unreal, boys. 95 shooting on top of that. And then the physical side, I mean, does seem to be pretty decent. 94 pace, 92 defending, and then also 93 physical. So with the way that the card is set up, I mean, the anchored chem style is probably going to be your best option. With Xavi, he can have both the controlled and the controlled explosive acceleration types. With the anchor, he is going to have the controlled acceleration type. It's going to give him 98 pace, 97 defending, and then also 98 physical, boys. So, I mean, as you guys can see, a fantastic setup with that version. Now, if you do want to make him controlled explosive, the shadow chem style, another really good option for the card. It's going to give him 99 pace and 97 defending. So, I mean, as you guys can see, it's honestly just going to come down to like the acceleration type and whether or not you want a little bit more pace or a little bit more physicality. Now, in terms of playstyles, 12 different playstyles for the card. He does have 4 passing playstyle pluses, man. So like I said, boys, like as a creative midfielder, I feel like this card is most definitely going to thrive. And then on top of that, he does also have power shot, whip pass, technical, rapid, first touch, press, proven, relentless, and trivela. So as you guys can see, he does have a pretty interesting setup when it comes to his playstyles. No defensive playstyles for the card is definitely an L. And then on top of that, the only scoring playstyle that he does have is the power shot, man. So I wonder if you can actually give the card a 5th playstyle plus. So I did just go ahead and check on Footbin, boys, and you can give the card a 5th playstyle plus. You can give him quick step or low driven. And I mean, quick step in the middle of the pitch with Xavi might actually be not too bad. So with the way that the card is set up, boys, I think that it's going to be best to run him as a center mid, as like a playmaker, or maybe like as a box-to-box midfielder. If you do run a formation with center defensive mids, I mean, you could try out a deep line playmaker, but again, boys, no defensive playstyles for the card. And I feel like because a lot of people in FC25 do rely on formations with center defensive mids, I mean, he might not be the most popular of players to go ahead and pick up. But with 12 different requirements, roughly 500,000 coins to complete the SBC, it's going to be really interesting to see whether or not it's worth picking this card up. If you guys do enjoy these FC25 play reviews and you want to see more videos like this on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like, turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Xavi Futties Icon card. And I must say, man, if you're looking for a technician, I feel like he's actually going to be a really good option. Now, first things first, you guys know how we like to start off every play review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now, with Xavi, a very small building game, he does have the press proven playstyle and then also the 99 dribbling. And I mean, as you guys can see, boys, the left stick dribbling feels very good with the card. And if you can get him a little bit further forward, so like you can create a lot of chances with him, I feel like that's just going to be so OP. Incisive pass right there into Garincha. But yeah, man, the plan is to go ahead and incorporate him a little bit more like a playmaker in our starting 11. You know, create a lot of chances, maybe give us a little bit of defensive cover as well. But yeah, man, let's even get off to a good start in game number 1. Just going to apply a little bit of pressure right there. It's a nice tackle. Xavi, I'm actually going to signal him to make that run, play it through. One more. We're not going to get to it, boys. It's a decent run forward, though. He does have the 95 shooting, which is honestly going to be really important. Nice, boys. A little bit of patient build-up right here. Xavi, I'm just going to use a little bit of R1 dribbling. Yeah, boys. I mean, the R1 dribbling does feel really nice with the card. Good left stick dribbling right there as well. Xavi, spin him, go for a regular shot with the trivela. It's a decent attempt. Now, we did signal Garincha to make that run. I'm going to go over top. Long ball pass playstyle plus. Good addition for the card. Xavi again. We do have Butragueño making that run. Xavi, good spin. Back onto his left foot. Left stick dribbling is nice, boys. Maybe did a little bit too much right there. I should have just released the shot a little bit sooner. I'm going to just play this through. Great ball into Mbappe. Low driven. Great finish, boys. We'll take that. That's exactly what we need him to do. I can already tell the passing with this card is definitely going to be the standout stat, man. Like, he is easily one of the best passers in the game. Now, we did give the card the Anchor Chem style, so I mean, a little bit better defensive stats, but no defensive play styles. Kobe Mainu, nice. Kaka, a little bit of space out wide. We'll go over the top. That's incredible, boys. I mean, with one pass, you can break the entire defensive line. Ball roll. Let's go finesse shot. Probably should be scoring right there. Unlucky. Now, right here, man, I'm going to try to maybe overload the left-hand side. Xavi again. Let's go over the top. Boys, I kid you not, man. His passing is unreal. Like, it's crazy that with one run and one pass, you can break the entire defensive line. Like, that is just such a good ball. Xavi, step over. Let's go for a low-driven Trivela. What a finish, man. What a finish. Xavi, a little bit of defensive cover right there. See, we don't get the interception. We don't get the tackle, which is a little bit unlucky. But we can go ahead and spring into a counterattack. Xavi again. Ooh, that time it does take a deflection, but that's how good his passing is. It still goes to Mbappe. Mycon all the way. Now we do have Xavi making that run. Just going to maybe look for a cutback. Low-driven Trivela again, boys. I got to chill out with that a little bit. I mean, you could give him the low-driven playstyle plus. Now we are keeping the pressure up at the moment, boys. I'm just going to track back right here. Test out the recovery speed. I mean, giving him the quick step just for like a little bit more acceleration would actually be pretty decent in my opinion. Ping it towards the middle. I mean, just look at that, man. First time into the path of Garincha is incredible. Play through. Xavi, good. Great ball into Kaka. Go for a shot. It's incredible football, boys. We'll take that. The one thing that I will say about the card is, like, I feel like with him in your starting 11, let's say you run like a midfield 3, right? Having him as like the more creative-minded midfielder, I feel like that just brings so much balance going forward. Defensively, he isn't anything too crazy, but I feel like going forward, he's honestly just so good. Xavi, he tried, wait, I thought he was going to move his goalkeeper right there, but he didn't, man. That's a nice finish. Xavi just played out wide. Yeah, he did kind of step with his entire team right there. Great finish, boys. We'll take that. That's exactly what he brings to your team. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and so far so good. I think that is safe to say, although the SBC is maybe just like a tad bit overpriced, like 500k is a little bit steep, you are getting a phenomenal player in game, but he is going to have to fit like a specific style of play. Now, if you run the 4-2-1-3 formation and you plan on like running him as a CDM, I don't think that that's going to work too well, just because he doesn't have any defensive playstyles and like his defensive game isn't anything too crazy. But if you do need a center mid where he is like a little bit more like a creative midfielder, maybe like a box-to-box midfielder, then I think this card is most definitely going to thrive. I mean, right there, boys, another great finish with Xavi. I will say the regular finishing with the card is really nice in my opinion. Play it through. Xavi, we need a good first touch. Onto his left foot. Look at that, man. Just look at the close control. He's going to continue with Buffon. I did a little bit too much right there. Should have just released the pass. Chip shot? Nah, too much power, boys. Too much power. Xavi, that's a good interception, man. I will say he is very responsive. So, I mean, if you are really good at manual defending, you're still going to be able to, like, get a couple tackles, get a couple interceptions. Xavi, lovely turn, man. I love that skill move. I feel like that skill move works so well with the card. Buffon, good save, man. I didn't really expect him to save that. Now, we are a little bit further back right here. Let's just go ping pass, man. Ping pass for a center mid is so important, in my opinion. Great finish, boys. We'll take that. Good chance created again. I feel like a midfield 3 of like with Xavi, Vitinha, and then maybe like a Patrick Vieira, like a Ruud Gullit would actually be really, really good. Now let's signal Xavi to make that run. I don't think our opponent's really going to track his run. So now we just have to time the through ball. There we go. Xavi, test out the sprint speed a little bit more. Go for a shot. It's decent. It's decent. I will say my aim could have been a little bit better right there. Let's pick it into Garincha and now into Mbappe. And now we have Xavi making that late run. Fake shot. Well, you know what? We'll cut it back. We'll cut it back to Mbappe, man, just so that we have a better finish. Again, in those more advanced positions, honestly, so OP. And maybe just go first time over the top through ball. He hasn't really covered it. That's so OP. Xavi, let's go fake shot. Skill shot. Oh, boys, it's just wide, man. He did get a touch to it, though. After that fake shot, we just had to release the shot as quickly as possible. All right, boys, if we can get one more goal in this game, we should be good. Through the middle. I feel like our opponent's not playing anymore. We'll just go for a through ball. Regular shot. He's not going to miss, boys. That's a good way to end it. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Xavi Futties Icon card in a few games of FUT Champions. And I will say a fantastic midfielder in game. Now, if we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did give the card the Anchor Chem style. So, I mean, 98 pace, a really nice upgrade to both his defending and physicality on top of that. And even though we do get that upgrade to his defending and physicality, without the defensive playstyles, boys, I mean, as you guys saw in some of those highlights, defensively isn't bad. But would I run him as like a center defensive mid in the 4-2-1-3 formation? Probably not because of those lack of playstyles. The standout area for this card and the best way to go ahead and incorporate him in my opinion is like as a creative midfielder, you know, use him as a playmaker, try to get him a little bit further forward. With the 4 passing playstyle pluses and then also 99 passing and 99 dribbling, I mean technically he's one of the best midfielders in the game. On the ball, very quick and very responsive, so if you do prefer your smaller, more agile type of players, he's most definitely going to fit your style of play. And then you do also have the 95 shooting, and he is capable of scoring a lot of goals on top of that. Overall, I'm going to go ahead and give the value of the SBC like an 8 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him at the center mid position in the 4-3-3 formation. Now, as you guys know, in order to complete the SBC, there are 12 different requirements, and it's going to cost you roughly 500,000 coins to complete. And I feel like that is just a little bit steep, man. If he was maybe like 300,000 coins, 350,000 coins, maybe a lot more people would be tempted to actually go ahead and complete him. With Xavi, I mean, he's definitely going to have to fit a specific style of play. So if you do run a formation with center mids, maybe like the 4-4-2 or maybe like the 4-5-1, then I feel like he's actually going to be a pretty decent option for you. Like I said, man, technically easily one of the best cards in FC 25. The 99 passing and 99 dribbling is honestly unreal. The only real letdown that I did notice with the card is the fact that he doesn't have any defensive playstyles, and a 5th playstyle plus would have been really nice as well. The only scoring playstyle that he does have is the power shot, so I feel like there's definitely areas to his game where EA could have done a better job. But if you do play to Xavi's strengths, which is most definitely the technical side to his game, man, I feel like he still has the potential to make a really OP midfielder. If they would have given him maybe like the quick step playstyle plus or maybe like the finesse shot playstyle plus instead of the long ball pass, maybe he would be a little bit more desirable. But like I said, man, if you are looking for a creative midfielder that's very good on the ball, that has insane passing in game, then I feel like Xavi for the price is actually a pretty decent option, and I would definitely recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another play review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.